Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Royal Tennis Court here at Hampton Court Palace for the start of the 2025 Champions Trophy, brought to you by Mitsubishi Electric. Giles Doy and Dan Warboys in charge of the commentary, at least to begin with this afternoon. And we've got some really exciting tennis coming up today, Dan, with the first matches of the qualification stages coming up.
Yeah, a good kick-start to this tournament, I think, with these two taking the stage first up. Should be quite an interesting battle.
So, as a reminder, we've got Bertie Vallat, top amateur, mostly plays his tennis out of the Queen's Club in London. Coming up today against Lewis Williams, head professional at the Leamington Tennis Court Club. We've obviously got a few bits and pieces of Bertie's, a few of Bertie's recent matches recently. Been very successful in France over the course of this season, a couple of tournaments over there. Lewis Williams made the top 10, I think, for the first time. Well, top 10 for the first time just after the US Pro in Newport, concluding last month, which I think is a career high for Lewis. So this should be a good matchup. So Champions Trophy format is a little bit different to some of the open tournaments that you'll see on the circuit. So we've got two groups of qualification matches.
The 2025 Champions Trophy qualifying rounds. On the serving end from Leamington Tennis Club, we've got Lewis Williams. On the hazard end, representing Queen's Club, Bertie Vallat.
Here we go.
The first qualifying match, first to 9 games. 1 set to 9 games.
Jack Joseph,
Lewis to serve first.
our marker
Double.
for this game. First to 9.
Stroke. 15 love. Chase 2. 15-all. Chase better than 2.
Chase by Bertie.
15-all. Chase 2 and chase better than 2.
So with our qualifying format in the Champions Trophy this year, we've got two groups of 4 players. The winner of each of those groups will make it through to the main draw matches that start on Thursday this week. That obviously means
15-all, chase 2.
Both players need to get out of the blocks very quickly to make sure they're winning all their matches comfortably.
Stroke. 30-15. Chase better than 2.
Two strong shots from Lewis there.
40-15. Chase, 1 and 2. 40-15, 1 chase. 1 and 2.
Definitely a strong start.
Definitely a strong start. We were obviously going to expect Lewis to be putting a lot of power behind the ball. That's very much characteristic of his style of play. And attacking.
40-15, the server leads. Chase 1 and 2.
Attacking those two chases that he'd set. Definitely.
Game to the server.
Hit the roof and out of court.
Server leads 1 game to love. Love.
Ooh.
Chase, worse than last gallery.
Great pick up by Bertie.
He did very well to
15
pick
up.
that out. That was very much falling flat onto the floor.
Bold. Last gallery, 2 chases.
So this starts our coverage today.
15 love.
6 qualifying matches across.
Receiver leads,
both
worse than
groups.
last gallery and
We'll
the
be
last
alternating
gallery.
between Group A and Group B. This is the first of the Group A matches. This means that we're going to have all 8 players in the qualifying groups playing at some point this afternoon. So it does make for a pretty exciting order of play to get things started for this year's Champions
15
Trophy.
love, the receiver leads, worse than last gallery. Lost the chase. 15 all, last gallery. $30-15. Go! Thank you.
We were slightly worried for our lives there, weren't we?
40-15.
That was a bit more direct to us up in our little commentary booth.
No extra points there.
Game to the server. 1 game all.
Lewis looking a little bit flustered, maybe a bit of his footwork under the timber. There's kind of a few shots of that. Kind of not really feeling like he was in the right position to attack the ball back to Bertie.
They both look like they want to
15
be down
love.
the serving end at the moment.
All okay. Go! Second serve. 15 up.
Probably deserved treatment of a somewhat loose shot from Bertie up onto the back penthouse.
Yeah, you could tell Lewis was just wanting to get that gallery and get down this end again. Sneaks in. Looks like he's picking up that
30
tambour
love.
ball a little bit better, hasn't he?
Definitely the last couple of points, he's reading it a lot better now. Especially when you get
40
to
love, one chase.
That's what I'd classify as a classic Williams shot.
So, as we were saying, this afternoon we've got all week's qualifiers taking part in the qualifying matches for the right to get through to the main draw on Thursday. So after this we've got Darren Long and Lewis Gordon, followed by Levi Gale and Tom Durack,
40 love,
and
serve
Vaughan
leads.
Hamilton and Jack
Chase the
Josephs
seconds gallery.
making his Champions Trophy debut probably around about 5 o'clock today UK time.
Great matches coming up, which is some really good matchups
Serve
there.
leads 2 games to 1. Ball up. Sorry.
Yeah, I think there'll definitely be a couple of those matches which maybe on paper might look a little bit more one-sided, but they all look like they're going to be fantastic fixtures and definitely worth watching for the rest of the day.
$15 love. Go. 15 all. Stroke. 30-15. $40-15. Hazard first gallery.
A couple of scoops there really from
40-15.
Lewis, probably
One
not
chase.
the kind of shots that he was hoping to
Hazard first
play,
gallery.
but Bertie seems to have upped the tempo the last kind of few points.
What Bertie's doing really well there is he's just getting that wide width on those shots, and he's just cutting. He's getting so much cut off that back ball at the moment. It's making it really hard for Lewis to do anything he wants to do, and he's just having to push it back into that forehand location.
I think we're going to see
40-15, the server
some
leads.
more-
Hazard first
some
gallery.
Bertie's railroads
Hazard.
here. I think both players have been getting a lot of action off the back wall here.
Nice shot.
Game.
Very nicely played by Bertie.
2 games all. Up. Steady, love.
Fist pump there by Bertie. He was happy with that one.
Oh! Chase, worse than 2. Steady, love. Love, 1 chase.
Our first entry potentially in a little bit of real tense flair from Bertie there.
Well, he's a frequent visitor to that site, isn't he?
He's definitely a frequent
flyer.
Frequent flyer on that site. I'm sure there'll be plenty more contributions towards the real tense flair Instagram account before the end of the week. We've got plenty of players across the whole draw who are definitely capable of playing a few shots or two.
Flair enthusiasts.
Flair enthusiasts.
Vaughan will be up soon. I'm sure there'll be a couple of clips in there.
There will definitely be I'm sure there'll be a few.
40 love, receiver leads, chase worse than 2.
40 love down, worse than 2.
What's the chase? 15, 40.
Yeah, that was quite a slow ball, really.
Dispatch.
Okay. Receiver leads 3 games to 2.
No return address.
Might have broken the camera though.
Oh, that's angles.
15 love. Love. $15, $30. $30 all. No chase. Chase better than 5.
Didn't quite go where he wanted it to.
30 all. Chase worse than 2. 2 chases. Better than 5 and worse than 2. 30 all.
In the chat. Obviously enjoying his time out in Australia at the moment. Hope it's all going well for you out there, Chris. It's great to have you here.
Yeah, long time no chat, Chris. You've done a fantastic job showing the world how beautiful Australia can be at this time of year. Until I think it was this morning or yesterday, I think I saw something which was basically an absolute monsoon where you were, and all of a sudden I kind of thought maybe it's not quite so bad here in the UK after all.
The Ballarat monsoon.
It looks absolutely horrendous. But yeah, hope you are enjoying your time out in Australia.
Great place to be. Great shot.
40-30, chase worse than 2. Won the chase, better than 2. Game.
Suddenly it was
3 games all.
Yeah, Chris had put 7 or 8 points together there, but Lewis has picked him back.
Chase worse than 6.
Is that the longest streak in the game so far?
Oh.
Don't know really, don't know, sure.
Last gallery, 2 chases.
He's giving it to the last gallery. God, look at this. We've got John Watkins, Tom. Got all the guys here.
John, you're absolutely spot on. This is definitely going to be a close one. This probably is going to be one of the closer matches, I think, of the qualifying. Far be it for me to say that
Level, 2 chases.
clearly
Those chases worse than 6.
the person that's winning this is putting themselves in a great stead to qualify for the main draw.
Good tactics there.
Chase the last gallery. Last gallery. Boom!
Face off.
Face off.
So,
15 love.
yeah, I agree with yourself and John there. I don't think anyone's going to run away with this one. I think it's going to be really tight. Famous last words, maybe.
Famous last words.
Out of court. 15 all.
It's going to finish 9-3 now. You know that.
It's the only reason to get me on, so I make sweeping statements like that and get it completely wrong.
Completely jinx it for everybody else.
Yeah.
Hazard better than a yard. 15 all. Stroke. 30-15. Chase, half a yard worse than 6. 2 chases.
thank you also, Tom, for your feedback about our feedback about making sure we've got the right volume going on. I'm certain that Ben Gatenbeek, what do we call him, the master, the king, the president of real tennis streaming, is working away in the background. One of the things that we have to be very mindful here is up in our little commentary box. It's right next to the roof. Tom, you'll know that we've got a very flat roof here, so therefore our voice travels a lot further than it might do, say, at Queen's or Seacourt or other places.
Hazard better than a yard.
But there's plenty of tennis to come, so I'm sure we'll get the right volume.
Trust me, it's better that way around than the other way
30
around.
all, half yard worse than 6.
Oof.
40-30. Game. Yeah. Just clipped it.
Serve was good, Lewis. As much as
4-3.
you may not like to see the scoreboard ticking over to 3-4.
Love. Last gallery. More than a yard worse than last gallery. 2 chases.
More glowing words from Tom about the way the draw was live streamed last month. Very, very professional production. Completely agree with you, Tom. It was a lovely thing to see. I actually think we should see more of that, not just professional tournaments, but just any tournament. Any tournament. I reckon you could call Ben up and just be like, can you know, you've got the we've got the grade G at this club at this point. Can you come and live stream the draw for us?
The last gallery.
He'd be there.
100% we'd watch that.
He'd be there.
100%.
Everyone would watch it as well.
Last gallery.
Oh.
That's a big point for
30 love. He's more than a yard worse than last gallery.
There you go. I thought Ben would be struggling for work.
15-30.
So this has got another gig going there.
Oh!
Yeah, I hope Ben knows that a YouTube comment does constitute a verbal contract.
Chase worse than 2.
It's definitely legally binding.
15-30.
I mean, we've got plenty of witnesses here.
Fault. Chase worse than a yard. 2 chases.
Have we got any stats on the average chases?
15-30, receiver leads worse than 2 and worse than a yard.
So, according to some bits that I've been jotting down, average chase that Lewis has been setting is around about 6 yards. So we've had a couple around the 2 mark, but most of them around kind of last, yard worse than last. Bertie's a lot
receiver
different.
leads chase worse than 2.
I think his average is better than 4.
Better than 4, I was going to say, because Bertie's line of length has been superb so far.
Lost the chase. 30 all, worse than a yard. Lost chase.
It's not
40,
beating
30.
worse than the yard, Lewis, I'm afraid.
Game. 5 games to 3. Server leads.
Blooming commentators to curse again, isn't it? I'm just going to drink coffee from now on.
Chase, more than a yard worse than last gallery.
That's a lovely pickup from
Level.
Lewis there. Just dinking the ball over the net.
Last gallery, 2 chases, no strokes. More than a yard worse than last gallery, and the last gallery.
Now, of course, if, like Dan, you're keen to make predictions of your own about where you think this match is going, do join us in the live chat where you can see all the different, everyone's different predictions. Actually, it'd be great to see everybody's predictions or your support for who you think is going to make it out of the 2 qualifying groups.
No strokes, first chase is more than a yard worse than last.
Tough groups, aren't they?
2 really difficult groups.
Well played.
1 chase. 15 love receiver, the last gallery. Last gallery, yeah. $30 love. Chase half a yard. 30 love. Oh!
Wes is just picking up a bit of momentum, isn't he?
Stroke.
That cut,
40 love, 1
cut
chase.
volley return has just been on point all day so far.
Also, I think one thing we're definitely starting to see is Lewis starting to change up some of those serves.
Yeah.
Clearly the first couple of games or so, Railroad was doing plenty, on the penthouse and against the back wall. I think it was probably just sitting up a bit too much, and it just kind of gave Bertie a bit of a chance to take his opportunity, pick his
40
spot.
love, serve leads.
We saw
Chase
couple
half a yard.
attempted PK shots there from Lewis.
Half a yard.
Actually, Bertie's just dispatching those down to half a yard as well. So half a yard to defend here for Bertie.
Just the chase. And the game, serve leads 6 games to 3.
Oh, it's gone.
Service point, 15 love.
It's hit the back bando.
Don't see that much, do you?
And it's
6-3.
It's completely flown straight through the service end and back onto Lewis's side of the court.
Out of court, thank you. 30 love.
This 9-3 vision of yours down is quietly taking shape.
I hope this isn't starting how it's going to go on for the rest of the week from my
Chase worse than
predictions,
5.
because otherwise I'm in trouble with the fantasy
30
league.
love. Chase better than 5. 2 chases.
I wouldn't be too upset about being. I wouldn't worry too much about being upset with the fantasy league, to be honest. I think I'd probably be more upset if I was one of the tournament organisers and one of the commentary team is making spot-on predictions from 2 points into every match.
And he's involved in the betting. Oh,
dear. Dearie me.
30 love. Receiver leads. Chase worse than 5.
So Lewis needs to break this streak here. Bertie is 10 points in a row at the moment.
that's big, that's big.
On the chase. 40
Whatever
love.
serve's being thrown at it,
Better than
it's
5.
just dispatching
He's
into
just
that far
responding to
corner.
it.
Another change.
Game. Receiver leads 7 games to 3.
(7-3) just a quick reminder, we are playing the first to 9 in these qualifying matches.
I mean, that return.
15
Some
love.
absolutely,
When it's going for you, it's going, isn't it?
absolutely crazy shots there. I know RTC's got one of the biggest bandos in real tennis, but that's quite something.
Well. Missing balls. Worse than a yard.
It's going back to what you were saying, just that cluster of
15
chases
up.
that Bertie's been setting. He's getting superb line and length off that Lewis serve.
Chase better than second gallery. 2 chases.
I think Lewis was looking at that backhand cross-court shot towards the tambour very much with a view that that wasn't going to come back.
I think he was counting on it. Now, was it the Super League
15 love.
where Bertie was in a
Serve
similar
leads
position
worse than a yard and better than second
against Lewis
gallery.
Gordon?
Oh, I don't know.
Ben will be able to tell me I'm probably completely wrong. Oh,
15 love, worse than a
well,
yard.
Benson informed me he wasn't there, but I'm sure he knows the stats.
That's Ben on the hook now.
Lost the chase. 30 love, better than second's gallery.
Chase was worse than the yard. Lewis has got some more space here, better than second.
That's a superb return shot by
Just a
Bertie
simple
there.
block, isn't it? Just simple block. Just
40 love.
But that length he's got on it is just perfect. He knows he wants to hit it over that way because it's going to be a struggle for Lewis to get over there after being in the position he was in for the return.
15-40. Chase worse
Now
than last
Giles has
gallery.
got a fantastic stat up on his screen at the moment, and that is, so Lewis has won 3 points out of the last, how many is that?
that's out of the last 20 points. That includes, what's that, 15 points in a row.
15 in a row for Bertie. That's an incredible stat.
Very much just taken the game
worse than last
completely away
gallery.
from Lewis.
Game. 8 games to 3, receiver leads.
The spin that Lewis was putting on that high loopy shot
15 love.
almost moved from the black centre line right to the other side of the surfing box.
That's where Bertie's really good actually, he's just always on his toes.
It's just so nimble.
Yeah.
So nimble.
For a little drag now. Great shot.
Great shot.
15 all.
The lesser spotted drag serve.
Not used enough.
No.
Whoa.
Shot.
30-15.
It's only the second real shot
No
that
kick.
Lewis has got in
The first one may have come in the first game.
this match.
Whoa. Chase, 3 and 4.
Someone enjoyed that one.
30-15.
I think I just clocked Rob Schenkman in the crowd. So
Oh. He'd have appreciated that.
All. 40-31 chase.
Levi, John, Ben, Vaughan, Rob, Leon, Nicky, all in a row.
All up in the top category. You might just spot them on the
40-30, the server leads.
Now, if that's
Chase
not a
3
Tennis
and
Rag
4.
Association annual report
Oh,
front cover,
100%.
what is?
All scouting out. I think it's one of the great things about these qualifying matches here is everybody's turning up and watching all of the action. I'm very surprised none of them are making notes. I think if I was in their position, I would be writing down stacks and stacks of stuff, trying to work out how to play against either of
40-30,
these
server
people.
leads.
I think Vaughan's got
Three and four.
spy glasses on there.
Match point to Bertie. Chases 3 and 4.
Juice.
First juice.
First juice of the match.
Bowl.
Which might be an indication of how this match is going.
Advantage receiver. Juice. Advantage server.
Do a bit of court cleaning. Take his time. Second match point coming up for Bertie.
Stroke.
Good response.
Juice.
2 pressure shots. He's come out on top so far.
Bowl. Not up. Chase better than 2. Juice. Advantage 1 chase.
Lewis, I think, is definitely one of those players who, I'm pretty sure if you look back in some of the history books, can be match point down in an event and then suddenly
Kick on,
find a way to extract the victory. I think I'm trying to remember. I think he might have played Josh Smith, possibly.
Receiver's
at French
advantage.
Open.
Chase better than 2.
I think Josh had like 2 or 3 match points and Lewis went on to win it.
Fault.
That serve is a bit too long. Better than 2.
Lost the chase.
had to hit the first one.
Juice.
Could definitely let the second one go.
It was about 6 yards, that second shot. Second shot about finished.
There you go. 4th juice. Third career. Talking about Josh Smith.
How did that?
The drag.
Advantage server.
How did that serve? How did that ball get over the net?
So much going on, didn't it? Oh my goodness.
Chase worse than 2. Advantage 1 chase.
You were saying about Josh Smith.
Yeah. The drag serve.
Receiver's advantage, chase worse than 2.
Really?
Yeah. Come on.
I will
Known for his drag serve.
I will confess I've watched a lot of Josh
Receiver's
play over the years.
advantage, chase worse than 2.
It's almost like you've never watched any of his videos on YouTube.
This is embarrassing.
Lost the chase. Deuce.
Hey Josh, in case you're listening.
He's watching, but
Receiver's
he's got it on
advantage.
mute.
Deuce.
Crikey, sixth juice. It's tense.
Fold. Receiver's advantage.
This be the one. He's done it. He's done it.
8. 4 games to 8. 70.
Will the momentum carry on?
And a court. 15 love.
My co-commentator particularly proud that his 9-3 prediction hasn't come to fruition.
Accomplish something today. Oh, great shot by
It's
Bertie.
a lovely rest.
15 all. Chase the line.
He'll take it.
Anything for the
15
serve
all.
right now.
Has a chase.
Worse than second?
Worse than second, I think. Worse than
Has
two.
it worse than 2.
I got caught watching Bertie's movement rather than where the ball was landing.
I think
He
Lewis was
checks
as
the
well. He
line and hazard worse than 2.
wasn't quite sure where that ball was finishing.
That's the beauty about not having to mark it.
Well, indeed.
There you go.
15 all. Chase the line.
Well
15. Hazard worse than 2.
I believe that's what's called a headshot.
A body liner.
Hazard
chase.
worse than 2. $30 all.
That grill count's going up, isn't it?
Well, I'm on 4 at the moment, but Bertie yet to hit the glass.
Oh, he's just gone dead on instead. Yeah.
But when you're
40-30.
playing shots like that,
Fourth match point. Let's come round again.
stroke.
Set.
Game.
What a way to kickstart the Champions Trophy.
Bertie wins 9 games to 4. Well played.
Not as close as we thought it was going to be.
No, it definitely had the hallmarks of being a closer match to begin with, but I think we definitely had that kind of patch of 4 or 5 games in the middle of the match where Bertie just really took things away from Lewis Williams to take a 9-4 win in qualifying Group A. I've got a few of the stats up on the screen there. Relatively light in terms of targets overall. But it's probably that points won that was the real difference, 31 to 44. Really, with Bertie making the most of the serving end and winning plenty of points, over 40% of his points when he's down the service end. So that is our first match in Group A complete. Bertie Vallat wins 9 games to 4. Players are just getting onto court now for qualification Group B, which is Darren Long and Lewis Gordon. So we will be back in just a few moments with the next of our qualifying matches at today's Champions Trophy.